Hi, I'm Ed.
And I'm Charlie.
And we created Ardent Training to specialise in the delivery of online theory courses for the RYA cruising syllabus.
We're here today with our team of instructors to help you work out which is the right RYA course for you with your current level of knowledge and experience.
It is quite a complex merging of theory and practical courses, but don't be put off, all will become clear in this video.
There are two distinct paths to follow, either following the motor route or the sailing route. Both of these paths are linked by their use of the same theory courses throughout the syllabus. So each path starts on the left-hand side and works its way to the right, taking in the appropriate theory course as it goes.
The practical courses can be done at a variety of RYA recognised training centres worldwide, while the theory courses can be done at these same centres in the classroom ashore, or even from the comfort of your own home with specially designed interactive online courses.
It's important to remember that you don't need to start right at the beginning of the RYA cruising scheme, and you also don't need to complete all of the theory and practical courses that are shown here. Let's just start by having a look at all of the courses available, and then we'll talk through each one in more detail so that you can work out the best starting point for you.
For motor, we begin with a start motor course. Then we have our essential navigation and seamanship theory course, before continuing with the helmsman's course. Next up is the day skipper theory and day skipper motor practical. Coastal skipper and Yachtmaster offshore theory is next, leading us nicely onto the coastal skipper for motor practical. And then it's onto the Yachtmaster coastal and Yachtmaster offshore motor exams. There is one final extension of the Yachtmaster Ocean theory and ocean oral exam for those keen to extend their knowledge and skills even further.
For sail, starting on the left-hand side there, we begin with a start yachting course. Then we've got our essential navigation and seamanship theory course, before continuing with the competent crew course. Next up are the skipper courses, and here we have the day skipper theory and the day skipper sail practical. Carrying on from this, we have the coastal skipper and Yachtmaster offshore theory course, which leads us onto the coastal skipper sail practical and the Yachtmaster coastal or offshore sail exams. And for those really looking to reach the upper limits of the syllabus, there is a Yachtmaster Ocean theory course and a Yachtmaster Ocean oral exam.
Well, I think that's enough from us. Let's have some of our other instructors take us through a bit more detail.
The first thing you need to decide is if you want to go down the motor route or the sailing route. And if you're not sure, we'd recommend starting with sailing, as it's easier to then transfer over to motor later down the line. To do this, there's a few options, but you could look at doing a start motor cruising or a start yachting course. The motor course is 1 day and the sail course is 2 days. And this just gets you out on the water, giving you a bit of a taste of being on the sea and helping you decide if it's something you want to pursue. Once you've completed this introductory course, you can then look to do your essential navigation and seamanship course, and this can either be done in a classroom over 2 days or online at your own pace. This is a brilliant introductory course that gives you some of the background theory for navigation, tides and weather, and it's great to have some of this knowledge as you then look on to further courses and practical time out on the water.
You might be so enthusiastic and keen about learning to sail that a 1 or 2 day course is just not going to cut the mustard for you. If that's you, I would suggest jumping onto either a helmsman course for the motoring side or a competent crew side if you're looking at the sailing scheme. Both of these courses are 4 and 5 days courses respectively, and they will teach you about life on board and how to become a useful crew member. If you'd like to whet your appetite even further, you could take the RYA Essential Navigation and Seamanship theory course, although this is neither essential nor required to those courses.
Or maybe you already have a little bit of boating experience and you'd like to go out there and charter a boat for yourself, much like one of the small ones behind me. Well, for that, you're going to need your day skipper practical. But before we do that, we're going to need our day skipper theory. Now, this can be done in one of two ways. It can either be done in a classroom, which takes 5 or 6 days, or it can be done more commonly nowadays online, which allows you to work away at your own leisurely pace and takes some of the time pressures off and allows you to really soak in the learnings. Now, the day skipper theory covers many topics, everything from meteorology to tides to navigation and much, much more. At the end of the course, you'll have a vast array of knowledge that you'll then be able to put into practice when you go and do your day skipper practical. Now, before you go and do your day skipper practical, there are a couple of recommended minimum requirements. That is 100 nautical miles at sea, 5 days on the water, and 4 night hours. The day skipper practical can be done at many places throughout the world. It's up to you where you do it. You can do it closer to home, or you can maybe go somewhere more exotic. It's up to you, and that's the beauty of it. It's your choice. On the day skipper practical, it'll be an intensive week's tuition, and you'll get taught all about boat handling, putting all your theory into practice, and how to get in and out of the marinas, the anchorages, the harbours, and be able to enjoy short sails on the water. At the end of your day skipper practical, you'll get a certificate, and that'll allow you to go out and charter one of these vessels, which will be great. You'll then be able to take your friends and family and go and have lovely holidays. How exciting. In order to charter boats like these outside of the UK, you may actually need an ICC, which is an International Certificate of Competence, or more correctly named, an International Certificate for Operators of Pleasure Craft. Now, this can be issued by the RYA, and it can be issued by them by just a successful completion of an RYA day skipper practical course. All you need to do is fill in a little form, pay a small amount of money, send it away, and then they'll send you back your ICC certificate. Now, the RYA will even issue this for free if you're an RYA member, so it's worth looking into this.
Perhaps you have just completed your day skipper. Amazing, well done. You may want to stop there and just enjoy your chartering holidays. But for those who want to progress further, you guessed it, there's still so much more to learn in order to advance your skill set. Even if you don't plan on going on to do future practical courses, we highly recommend you do the Coastal Skipper and Yachtmaster Theory course. This takes the day skipper theory learnings and supercharges them to the next level while adding in yet even more content. It will really help upskill your knowledge and help you in becoming a more all-round skipper. And of course, you get to spend more time navigating around these amazing RYA charts. Again, this course can be done in over 5 or 6 days in a classroom or online in your own time.
If your desire is to explore further afield and possibly head over the horizon, then the RYA Coastal Skipper Practical course will be the best for you. You will learn techniques for sailing out of sight of land, refine your boat handling skills, and in addition, the course will prepare you for sailing in areas less known to you in more challenging weather conditions by both daytime and nighttime. In order to be prepared for your practical course, you'll still need to advance your theory knowledge, and this will be via the RYA Coastal and Yachtmaster Theory course. As Tom mentioned before, this theory course can be completed over 5 or 6 days in the classroom or online at your own pace. The Coastal Skipper Practical course can be done at a variety of centres worldwide and is normally completed in 5 days. A suggested prerequisite at this stage is to have already sailed 300 nautical miles, have 8 night hours, 15 days at sea, including 2 passengers as skipper. We would also suggest contacting the centre prior to booking to fully understand the full details of the course and the sailing area before you book.
If you want to work commercially on vessels like the one I work on here, then you'll need to get your qualification commercially endorsed, and I'll talk you through the process of how to do this. First off, you're likely going to need either your Yachtmaster Coastal, Yachtmaster Offshore, or your Yachtmaster Ocean, and depending on the different type of vessel you might be working on will depend what the minimum requirements are.
It's worth adding here that technically you can commercially skipper a vessel with a day skipper or coastal skipper license. However, 99% of employers will be asking for your Yachtmaster Offshore, so that's the best thing to be aiming for. The Yachtmaster Ocean is a bolt-on on top of this, which enables you to go across oceans but isn't necessary for most jobs on boats. Alan will talk more on the Yachtmaster Ocean shortly. For now, I'll carry on with the Yachtmaster Coastal and Yachtmaster Offshore exams.
To work towards this qualification, you need to get your coastal skipper and Yachtmaster theory done, and as we've said, this can either be done in a classroom or online. Once you've completed this, this will give you the knowledge to be able to get through, right through to your Yachtmaster Offshore certificate. What you then need is the minimum amount of experience to do your Yachtmaster exam. This is 2,500 nautical miles logged, 50 days at sea, 5 passages over 60 miles, and 2 of those passages acting as skipper. Once you've got all of these, you then can look to doing your Yachtmaster prep week and exam. And most RYA training centres around the world do this as a week-long course. The first part of that is your preparation week, where you really hone your skills right up to make sure you're the top Yachtmaster standard. An externals examiner will then come on and take you through the exam.
As well as this, you will also need to get your RYA First Aid Certificate, your RYA Professional Practices and Responsibility Certificate, your RYA Sea Survival Certificate, and your GMD SS SRC Radio Certificate.
Once you've got all of this paperwork together, you can then send this off to the RYA and you will get your commercially endorsed certificate back in the post, and you're ready to go to work on vessels such as this.
Or maybe you're an experienced sailor with thousands and thousands of miles under your belt out there on the water. But you've never actually had any formal navigational training. Well, we'd recommend the Fast Track to Yachtmaster Theory course. Now what this does is it brings you up to the same level as the Coastal Skipper and Yachtmaster Theory, but it also includes all the building blocks from the Day Skipper Theory that you will have missed from not having that formal prior learning. It's worth pointing out here that the certificate you get for completing your Fast Track to Yachtmaster Theory is actually the RYA Coastal Skipper to Yachtmaster Theory certificate. Now this is a course that we provide on our own platform with Ardent Training, and it can be very confusing to know if this is the right course for you. Now thankfully we've got a great little quiz on our website that helps you answer some questions about your sailing experience and sailing history and points you in the right direction of which course is for you. It may be that you actually want to start at Day Skipper, or you've already got enough knowledge and you can jump in and go straight into your Coastal Skipper and Yachtmaster Theory. Or it may be that you've hit the nail on the head and you're right with the Fast Track to Yachtmaster Theory, and that's the one for you. Now of course you can also get in contact with us directly. You can do that via the website, and we can give you some really personalised advice on which course is the one for you. We'll pop all the links for this and all the information in the description below.
If you've done all this and you still have a desire to stretch your sailing world and knowledge, then the RYA Yachtmaster Ocean course is for you. It comes in two parts, the Ocean Theory course and the oral examination part. You must have already passed your Yachtmaster Offshore Practical to complete the course, but anyone can do the theory. The theory course is done in the classroom over 5 or 6 days or online at your own pace. The oral exam takes in the region of 1.5 to 2 hours and is booked directly through the RYA. To qualify for the RYA Yachtmaster Ocean exam, you must have been skipper, mate or watch leader on an ocean crossing that was greater than 600 miles and took more than 4 days to complete. And on this passage, you should have shown your ability to navigate using celestial navigation and being able to appraise, plan, execute and monitor your passage. You'll also be examined on other aspects of ocean and worldwide sailing subjects to ensure that your knowledge is complete. Upon completion, your RYA Yachtmaster Offshore ticket will be upgraded to an RYA Yachtmaster Ocean ticket and you'll be able to skipper vessels worldwide.
Perhaps sailing over the horizon is not for you, but you still want to learn about topics concerned with boating. No problem, you can still learn all there is to know about the theory to do with boating. Maybe not every aspect will interest you, but with navigation, weather, tides and passage planning involved, there is something for everyone. Any of the theory courses could be for you, and you can take these in the classroom or online in your own time.
We really hope that you found this video useful for helping you decide which is the right RYA course for you. We're sure there's something in the RYA cruising scheme for everybody, but if you've got any questions still, then feel free to reach out to us on our website. If you have found this video useful, then feel free to share it around to others, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel because we regularly post other videos on nautical topics which might also interest you.
If you've got any questions at all, please don't hesitate to get in touch. We'd be more than happy to give you some really personalised advice. Also, if you think that you might want to have a go at one of the theory courses, you can always jump on our website, ardent-training.com, and check out a free trial. And you can get about a third of the course completely free, so you can see what's involved.
Okay, and with that, we look forward to seeing you on the water.
Okay, Charlie, when the house bears about 270 degrees.
Information to work out our distance from the lighthouse and use that.
We might be perfectly on track, but if we're not on time...
Just have a look, I've got my phone here at the effect it has on our steering compass.
Our echo sound is working, we can find a contour and follow it nicely into port.
Our left hand is pointing towards the centre of the lull.